Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Cozy Chat, where we have easy chats about all kinds of fun topics. Today, we are going to talk about the change of seasons. The seasons are summer, fall, winter, and spring. And right now, where I live, we are changing from summer to fall. We only have about 2 weeks left until we begin fall. I say fall more because I am from the United States. In the United Kingdom, they use autumn more frequently, but some people in the US also like to say autumn, but it means the same thing. So where I live, it is starting to feel like fall, and honestly, I am so excited about it. I always love summer so much, but I'm also always ready for summer to be over. Now the days are starting to become slightly cooler, especially in the morning and at night. And after a really long summer of very hot days, it really feels good to feel that nice, fresh, crisp air on your body. Sometimes the mornings are even a little bit foggy, and I just think it feels very peaceful. After the long summer of wearing bathing suits and lighter clothing, something feels really good about putting on a jacket or putting on your blue jeans for the first time. For me, I love that cozy feeling of wearing sweaters and sweatshirts and warm, cozy clothes. And I always look forward to that whenever the seasons change. One of the main things that I look forward to in fall is the food. I have been looking forward to fall food now for about a month. During the summer, I cook very light meals. I eat a lot of salads and cold dishes and things that are very simple and easy to prepare that are nice and fresh. For example, raw vegetables or lots of hummus, guacamole, fruit, smoothies, things like that. I always really crave nice, cool, fresh food. And in the colder months, I really enjoy making heartier, heavier, cozier food. Soups and stews are my absolute favorite. I love to make different kinds of soup, such as lentil soup, vegetable soup, butternut squash soup. I like trying all kinds of new recipes, and I also really love making stews. A stew is a soup, but much heavier. So people tend to put ingredients that are heavier and heartier in stews. In the summer, I barely turn on my oven because it makes my kitchen so hot. So I really enjoy the first times, especially that I turn on my oven. I love to roast vegetables and potatoes and make other kinds of baked goods. I love the smell that fills my kitchen when I roast or bake something in the oven. And I roast or bake something in the oven almost every day during the colder months. I realized the other day that I had not even chopped an onion in a few months during this summer. I'm not sure why, but I'm always looking for easier dishes during the summer. But during the colder months, I like spending more time in the kitchen. I also feel hungrier in the fall and in the colder months. People say that you're hungrier in the colder months so that you put on more fat and stay warmer. I'm not sure if that's true, but my body always definitely wants more food whenever it's cold. I also love to make hot drinks during the colder months. I drink coffee year round. Coffee is very important to me, but I also like making different kinds of hot drinks during the fall. My favorite is golden milk, which is a mix of soy and almond milk with turmeric and ginger and black pepper and cinnamon. This tastes so warm, and I swear it feels like it warms my soul. Fall is also beautiful because of all of the beautiful colors that it has. In fall, the leaves start to turn orange and red and brown, and yep, they fall to the ground, which we all know. This makes everything look very pretty. I love the way it sounds when I walk across dry leaves and it makes a nice crunchy sound. Where I used to live in North Carolina in the United States, it is known for being very beautiful in the fall. The leaves turn really bright orange and red and yellow, and it can be absolutely breathtaking. People drive a long way just so they can see the leaves. In Spain, it is also very pretty, but nothing like it was in North Carolina. In the fall, the days also start to get shorter. And there are many people who don't like this, but I personally kind of do like it. I do like that there is a change in the year. In the summer, days are long, and in the winter, they are very short. But I really appreciate when it starts to get darker sooner because it just gives me an excuse to stay home. It just feels really nice and cozy at home whenever it's cold outside, to be on the couch with a blanket. Maybe you light a candle. For me, this is just a really nice atmosphere, which I really appreciate. But to be completely honest, when the winter season is over, I'm always very ready for the days to get longer. There are also lots of very fun activities that people like to do in the fall, depending on where you live. Lots of people like to go apple picking or go to a pumpkin patch. I know I always really enjoyed picking out a pumpkin whenever I was young and carving it. This is just something that is very fun and seasonal, especially for children. Lots of people like to bake apple pies or also cook with pumpkin and use these nice flavors like cinnamon and nutmeg. I know I have been reading a book to my kids about apples and apple pie recently, and they've been asking me every day to make apple pie, and I think we might make one this weekend. Sports are also very important in the fall. American football is a very popular sport in the United States, and I personally love American football. And for me, it's really not fall unless I have American football on the TV a couple times of the week. And in Spain, of course, soccer is always exciting, and I also like watching soccer during the fall. For me, fall is the start of the holiday season, and I think that is so exciting. First, there is Halloween, which is such a great holiday, and I will have to do an episode only on that one, along with Thanksgiving. Both of these holidays are so much fun and a great way to celebrate the season. I am very lucky that I have great opportunities to celebrate both Halloween and Thanksgiving, even though I live in Spain. Where I live, Halloween is actually a very fun event and everyone gets into it. And on Thanksgiving, I like to have a party at my house where I invite other American families so we can celebrate all together. In Spain, where I live, there are also some very typical foods which are really delicious in the fall. One of them is roasted chestnuts. They roast the chestnuts in the street and they give them to people in a cone of newspaper. So whenever you hold those chestnuts, they warm up your hand and it feels so cozy. They are also super soft, slightly sweet, and delicious. They also roast sweet potatoes. This is my favorite way to eat sweet potatoes is whenever they are roasted whole. They caramelize and get very sweet, and I think they taste so delicious. So the change of season, summer to fall, is definitely my favorite change of season in the whole year. I would really love to know what's your favorite change of season, or what do you like about fall? What is fall like where you live? Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Bye.